talk about Harry Potter first? Should I just go ahead and get that out the way? So I watched the first Harry Potter movie, right? And let me see how much of the second one I got through. The Philosopher's Stone was is the first one, correct? I'm correct in that. I did the Googles. I'm not gonna lie to you. What you got to say about my goat? Nah, it's not that your goat sorry or nothing. Like he suffers from being white, if that makes sense. Let me see how far along I got into the second one. I got about an hour and how much into this? Yeah, about an hour and 17 into the second one. So, watch the Philosopher's Stone. Entire time I'm like, gang, what is happening? what? Why does this look so good? And then I realize, duh, it's it's based off of a book. So everything they knew how everything should look from the jump. They knew how everything should look, and they executed it well. I'll say that they executed what they were going for well. They had a good budget for it. Do I need? I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller. Yeah, there we go. Now, y'all saying Percy Jackson definitely clears. I I haven't seen Percy Jackson either, so that might be what I go for next. But I'm gonna give Harry Potter a fair chance of finishing all the films first, and then I'll go into Percy Jackson. But just like the whole movie, I was like, yo, Harry is clearly like the guy, and I got a lot of lore of Harry Potter from like versus videos, like those like death battle videos where they put him up against other people and they talk about his feats. So I kind of knew some of the misdirection in that first one. Like I knew the dude with the turban. Spoiler alert: the dude with the turban was gonna be the evil guy and all of that. So I kind of was watching it with a preconceived lens. So I wish I probably didn't see all of that. But then again, I never planned on watching Harry Potter. But did I enjoy it? Yes. But at the end of it, they kind of pissed me off when they was all sitting there and they was talking about the House Cup, right? Like first of all, Gryffindor and Slytherin really the only two in that first movie that matter at all that you ever see anything about is just Gryffindor and Slytherin. So why have Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw if you're not gonna like incorporate them as well? You're automatically setting it into like a tier system. So like Gryffindor is good. Um, Gryffindor is the good team. Uh, Slytherin's bad team, and then we literally don't know where Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff reside. But just guessing off of names, Hufflepuff sounds like the goody two shoes team, and then like Ravenclaw, Ravens are black, so you would guess the Ravens would side with Slytherin and be like the evil ones too. So it's basically a 2-on-2. They the only two in the whole series that matter. So why have them at all then? That's my whole thing. Why have multiple houses if you're not gonna like put everybody into like the houses based off of like specific skills or whatever. The sorting hat thing kind of fried me because like I thought the sorting hat would like sit on people's heads and kind of give us like I was expecting what happens in anime, which is like the groups will get classified like basically exposition. So they like I was expecting somebody in the group next to Harry to like kind of bump into him, and then like he'd be like, "Hey, where are y'all all running to?" And we're like, "Oh, we're all going to see our classifications." And then they all line up, and then like Harry and the person are standing in the back, and he's like, Ravenclaw's the bad, and then Hufflepuff's the good, and then Gryffindor, and so and so. Like I was expecting something like that, but it did not happen. They just threw us in there and was like, "Y'all read the books," and I was like, "That's peace." I didn't read the book, so I deserve to be lost in this moment right now. I, I deserve this one. I'll sit here politely and just enjoy what y'all got going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that did the the summer reading projects, they deserve to get to start the class off with 100. The ones that didn't, they deserve to start the class with a 0. That's peace. So watching the second one, I also at the end of the first one fried me because why does Harry have to go home if they know his home situation, gang? Why do they not just let him stay there? Like, y'all acting like having one extra nigga on the campus during the breaks and stuff would just have broken the system, would have broke everybody's backs. Plus, he's already the chosen one, so he could have been getting like some extra time to like get his like, you know, mastery of stuff together, because like Dumbledore said at the end, the nigga said he literally said, we don't know if Voldemort will be able to come back, but you know what I'm saying, we gotta stay vigilant. All right, so gang, keep me here and show me, because he's clearly coming for me. That's a great question. Keep watching so they answer my question later. I would have preferred to like once again get the anime thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, Harry, we can't keep you here because during the break, everything it disappears. We have to go to a different side of the world or something, or the magical universe has to reset. Blah 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 blah. They ain't want to glaze him though, like in front of the other kids. Gang, his whole existence is being glazed in front of the other kids. The other kids glazed him. Niggas knew his name when he first popped up. He didn't. He sat on that train for all of 10 minutes. Ron Weasley poked his head around there. Hey, gang, you can you got some room in there? Cause I let up there took. So like, can I hop in here with you? And then there are other magical schools too, by the way. That's gonna fry me because I peeped that they had the like magical council or whatever that Dumbledore had to go to in the second one, or was that still in the first one? That was in the first one. Dumbledore had to go off to the place, right? He had to go off to the big meeting, and then in the second one, so far in the beginning, they've come back and they told Dumbledore to step down, and they took Hagrid. So that's how far I've gotten into the second one. I'm like an hour and some change into there. So like I'm watching. I think they just escaped the forest with the spiders, which I'm so glad I didn't watch this when I was younger because I hated like crazy spider movies and that. Hagrid, I literally wrote notes at my job and I left them while I was peeping this. But the nigga Hagrid pulled up so tough in the beginning. Like he pulled up and was like on the motorcycle carrying the baby, mad cool, mad thorough, and like they drop Harry off and he started crying and they like, gang, already you popping out waterworks already, like come on, you're Hagrid, you're a grown man. What you sitting, Gabby? Let's see what this is. A YouTube classic. All right, let's see what this is. Potter Puppet Pals. All right, well, let's see. Let's get into this. I'm gonna put myself. Wait, hold on. Let's. I wish I could do the theater mode in this. Well, now I gotta. I'm gonna move over here. Boom. Then full screen.
What is that mysterious ticking noise? Not over here, not over there.
Is there noise to this? I'm tweaking. Is it mute on purpose, or is it like I'm bugging? Is there any audio for y'all?
Kind of catchy. Snipe. Okay, Snipe.
I don't know why I can't hear it. Cause it's showing me that all of that is playing. Okay, what's connected here? My headphones are connected. So let's leave that. And know you wish me well, I know. So you can hear that too, I'm sure. But now I'm tweaking, because what the heck is going on? Pause for technical difficulties. Pause for technical difficulties. I'm going to disconnect my headphones. And then reconnect. Connecting. Get connected for free with Education Connection. Get connected for free with Education Connection. See, yeah, alright, I'm switching headphones. Alrighty. Now it's time to try again. And now the thing can be seen. Let's cancel that. Settings. Boom, boom. Apply. Okay.
What is that mysterious ticking noise? Not over here, not over there. Kind of catchy. Snape, Snape, Severus Snape, 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 Severus Snape,
Dumbledore!
Snape, Severus Snape,
Dumbledore!
Snape, Severus Snape,
Dumbledore!
Snape,
Ron,
Severus
Ron
Snape,
Weasley.
Snape,
Ron,
Snape,
Ron,
Severus
Ron
Snape,
Weasley.
Snape,
Ron,
Snape,
Ron,
Severus
Ron
Snape,
Weasley.
Snape,
Hermione,
Severus Snape,
Dumbledore,
Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, yeah,
Snape,
Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, that's me,
Snape,
Harry,
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 Snape,
Dumbledore! Hermione,
Snape,
Harry Potter, I'm Harry Potter, I'm Harry Potter, Harry Potter, singing our song all day long at Hogwarts. I found the source of the ticking. It's a pipe bomb. Yeah.
Voldemort, Voldemort, ooh, Voldemort.
Alright, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't find it funny until the Voldemort part. Alright, that's peace. Voldemort. But yeah, I like the movie. I just need to finish this second one. And once I finish the second one, I'm going to decide if I'm going to... Well, I can't give up on it now. I'm already a movie and a half deep, right? How many of them is it? Ain't it like 7 of them? It's 7 Harry Potters, right? The second one, low-key the worst. You can mitigate. It's 8. God damn. Alright. I'm in. I can lock in. They split the 7th book into 2 movies. God damn. How? But why though? Why would they do that? Well, I mean, it probably is like, you know, to conclude the story of who Harry Potter is. Why not milk her for 2 movies? Finally made a piss stream. What's up, Matt? Yeah, money. I already knew. Money is the motive. What Wayne say? They needed it, in my opinion. The books get longer and longer. I could see when I was watching it at first, when like Harry first got introduced to the world and they went to the bank, I was like, yeah, J.K. Rowling is most definitely transphobic, and she also has some hatred for Jewish people as well, if she isn't a Jew herself. Because them, can I pull up some of those goblins from Harry Potter? This was some wicked like Jewish propaganda they was getting. Look at some of these pictures, man. And by the way, I'm already knowing he didn't hold this knife in the movies. This was just like a candid shot. Just for like wikis. Yep, Harry Potter wiki. Knew it. Like this, if I was a Jewish person, this would fry me, gang. This would fry me to oblivion. What do you mean? What do you mean, Mud? Like, come on, gang. It don't get. Then they got them taking pictures like this. Jewish groups defend J.K. Rowling over claim Harry Potter. This was. Hold on. Wait a minute. How old is this article? And is this J.K. Rowling? 6, 7. What? When was this article? In 2022? Damn, niggas like recently was like, you know what? Let's back her. And look at this. Netanyahu fumes at Gaza oversight panel makeup as Trump invites Erdogan to the peace board. No clue what that is. Oh shit, PMs. Y'all see that? PMs. Am I in the way of that? Maybe I can zoom in. And I'm gonna get to Dobby in a second, but he pissed me off a lot in the beginning of that movie. Yeah, y'all see I did all of this just to zoom in and do PM's office. But Dobby really upset me early in that movie, man. I was like, gang, you already see my boy living squalid, living underneath he literally upgraded from in the staircase to finally having a bedroom that was the main nigga's second. He was the son's second bedroom. That he was now in his second bedroom. So there was 3 bedrooms in there to begin with, and they was like, you know what? You've earned a bed now. You can have that bedroom. We'll give it to you now. And Dobby came in at the beginning, fucking everything up. Now I still have to finish the movie to know, because Dobby was saying that he was a part of some house that sent him there. So I don't want to spoil it for myself, but like the film watcher that I am, I'm trying to guess. I know it's not Draco Malfoy's family that sent Dobby. I'm already knowing, because it would be too obvious. So at first, I think my logical road, don't tell me if I'm right or wrong, but my logical road is the house that sent him. Remember the little boy that got like hissed at by the snake at first, and he was like, "Hey gang, what you trying to up snake on me?" I got a feeling that it might be him, but he doesn't have a name. But then I've been seeing, right? I've been peeping throughout these first 2 movies. There's a character, right? Neville Longbottom. Neville Longbottom. He seems to be the comic relief, the goofball that's always getting hurt. So I'm like, maybe it's Neville's family. Just out of the blue. What if it was, right? Just as a twist to throw you off and just be like, in the magical world of wizards, you'll never know where it's coming from. Ooh, type shit. But yeah, it fried me. Like, some of the characters like really pissed me off really bad. Like Moaning Mary, Moaning Myrtle in the bathrooms pissed me off. But that's her whole shtick. The pirate actually just fried me. I was trying to be whimsical, and I went too like manly whimsical. I should have went more like Dumbledore, like the raspy voice, the wizard world, where young Harry Potter is the boy who lived. And for the longest, without being a person that watched Harry Potter, yo, what's up? Oh, what's up, Chi? But so for the longest time, without watching the Harry Potter movies, I always thought that Dumbledore was Hagrid. That's what I like. If at any point I saw somebody, yo, this nigga got a couple impressions of it, he never showed to anybody. I was thinking in my head, I was like, yo, why don't they get Dumbledore a glass of water? Because like he is constantly like wheezing through sentences. It's very clear to me that like Dumbledore has asthma. She deaf was staring at them cooter cats and pickles. Wasn't she just trapped in the girls' bathroom? Maybe she was in the boys' bathroom too, but what also fried me was Hermione being the smart character that she was. She ended up taking the cat fur off of that one girl's cloak and messed the spell up, and I was like, dang, Hermione, you just lost all aura. You lost all aura. You catted up. Catted up. You gotta watch the Fantastic Beasts movies too after you finish the Harry Potter saga. Word. I saw commercials. So remember that movie with Nicolas Cage, The Sorcerer's Apprentice? Sorcerer's Apprentice movie with was Nicolas Cage? Yeah, it was Nicolas Cage and what's Jay Baruchel. Yes, this is it. So at the time that the Magical Beast movies was coming out, I think this movie was coming out at the same time, and I was way more heavily gravitated towards these ones. And it was a very specific scene in this movie where these electromagnetic fields that went stupid.
You are going to be a force for good and a very important.
I haven't seen this movie in a very long time. Also,
You're my apprentice.
I'm a what?
it was recognizable faces for me.
Are you insane?
Look at him. I had just, you know what I'm saying? I think this was pretty close to Ghost Rider too, wasn't it?
I'm gonna give you the basics.
Look at that. That was so hard. He just transformed that into that. A Mercedes. Then he flipped through the mirror.
Everything we do is to protect man.
I'm not a hero. I'm just.
Not gonna lie. Off of this 43 seconds, way cooler magic than Harry Potter, by the way. Not even gonna lie to you. Do y'all disagree? Way cooler magic than Harry Potter in this movie. Now Harry Potter's like universe is way cooler because they explain everything and like everything's brought together, of course, because it's like a book, a story. But this movie right here, the magic was all for show. This was Now You See Me, Now You Don't before Now You See Me. They crawled so they could walk, gang. I love Nicolas Cage. I love a good Nicolas Cage movie. I do too. I just wish he wasn't so crazy so we could get more of them. Let's watch that trailer for the new Harry Potter. Let's see if the new is it even out? Harry Potter TV series trailer. There we go. Yo, Erk, he frying me though. Look at him. Erk. Look at your guy. Let me move everything over here. This your man's. This right here is your man. This your guy right there. That's your guy. By the way, I really need to change my settings to where that this is in dark mode. Sorry about this, guys. Let me put that right there. Advanced settings. Playback and performance, maybe. Take to the highway, won't you lend me your name? I can't figure it out right now. Well, whatever. Back, backity back. View advanced settings, maybe? Nope. Alrighty. Alright, let's go back to the Harry Potter TV series. Because this is supposed to be like, you know, more in depth, if I'm correct. Mods, do it to them. Do it to them, mods. Do it to them. But, hashtag not my Potter, the sweetest kid. Yeah, he look way too, like, if I'm Voldemort and I see this face right here, that boy cannot live. No cap. If I'm Voldemort and I let him live, bro, I look sweet.
I grew up thinking the world outside was all there was, until I found out it wasn't mine at all.
Ooh, it's gonna be on HBO. I love HBO.
You're a wizard, Harry.
They told me it was a story.
Nigga, this is a concept. I was just about to say, I was like, bro, ain't no way the deep fake AI this nigga's face on this nigga, man. That just pissed me off. Man. Yeah, that's how we handling all AI trailers from now on. Cause that just fried me. I was trying to watch something earnestly. I was earnestly engaging with something that I was going to watch with hatred. They gave us with the real one, so I see why they made that. Now, God, man, I'm sitting here trying to put people on.
This is the new Hagrid, and the trick behind his giant illusion. Ready? HBO's Harry Potter reboot is live. On-location shoot in London near Borough High Street. A pub called the Blue Maid was transformed into something resembling the Leaky Cauldron. Harry's in authentic 90s wear, layered jacket, oversized pants, backpack ready.
Alright, let's go back. Does he have it on? Does he have that shit on? Let's see. It's a decent jacket. Pants, oversized pants, cool. Probably some like, you know them the Walmart brand shoes. Like, that's cool or whatever. Do he got on like a vest over the floppy collar shirt? See, this where he messing it up at right here, all up in here. Like, it should be baggy but not sloppy. He looking sloppy right here. Inside the jacket he looking sloppy, but like right here, kind of coordinating with the backpack to jacket ratio with a little bit of that, and then the darker version right there. Like, he kind of saucy, but like, I'm trying to root for him. Netflix is scrapping that. Nah, he just poor. He got hand-me-downs on from his fat cousin. That's why everything's so big. Lore accurate. Okay, I see. See, I'm sitting here thinking like he's supposed to be clean, but nah, y'all just reminded me. He is actually, like, he living his raps. Method acting. And then here goes this lady. just cheetah printed out, fanned out. Now is she a part of the crew? Probably, but to get like behind the scenes stuff. But like, it's fun to say, just say people are fanned out.